Morning. Here we are. I'm with Carol Archibald, the longtime docent. Say, wave to the drone. Say hi. Say hello, Carol. And then we're gonna. Oops, there's
the back of
fly with caution. There's a manned aircraft around here, and we're gonna take a look at this. See it. Pups maybe, and we're going to get down a little lower because there's apparently an aircraft around here, and we're going to see if we can see the pups. All right, let's see. Do you see anything there? See. Aircraft passing overhead. I don't see the pup. There it is. I think that's it.
Mom and Pop, yeah, great.
And there's another one right around next to it somewhere. Uh-oh, is that a pup? Looks like the other mom left her pup there, huh?
Oh, you mean next to it? Over there, kind of?
Yeah, this right here. Is that a pup? No.
It might be, but I'm not sure.
That's not a pup.
I don't think so.
Okay. Where's the other pup?
Right there. On the bottom there, looks really skinny.
There's this one.
And is that a pup there?
That's a pup there.
It looks okay, yeah.
That was the first, but there's another one. She moved, maybe, I don't know.
Can you go back?
Is that a pup there? No.
No. But that, when you were over here, I thought I saw a pup with a mom.
There's just this one.
And this is probably a mom and pup right here, and the pup is nursing.
I know there's another one right around here.
Yes.
Are you familiar with the shares?
No, why?
What's going on?
I'm trying to capture all the charter names, and I want to take signatures and go to the log groups and show like all the damage that they're causing.
I think I've met you before.
Yeah, you probably have.
I'm Carol.
Oh, yeah, I'm Eric.
Can you stop this?
But at SeaWorld, what they did is they went and they documented where the seabirds were, and they documented the trash, and then they went to this law firm, and the law firm was able to sue and win.
Wow.
And so that's why I'm like, let's go ahead. Anytime we can get a name of a boat, because like I can look that one up online, and they'll show tomorrow how many people were on that boat and how many fish they brought in, and
Right.
then also what they charged every single time.
And
Because
that
there should be a fee
is-
for them to go out there.
That is very close to the MPA and probably is part
Right.
of the MPA.
Yeah, and they're making so much money off of it, and they just leave it to us to clean things up, and like the rescue is after
What
the
is
fact.
your name?
Eric Fletcher.
Eric Fletcher. I want to introduce you to Robyn. She is the chief of the
I emailed Robyn.
Seal Society. Okay.
Yeah, I emailed her yesterday. I always, anytime I see a
Well, I
docent,
still
I always
wanna
come say
introduce
hi
you.
and thank you.
But she's talking to some people. You can be invaluable to us. So there's the spraying. I'm going to get a hold of Leslie Honda. And one of the things I discovered about the spraying is they put surfactant.
Yeah, and it
in
does
there.
Recording. Here I am with Robyn Davidoff, the chair of the Seal Society. Wave to the drone. And we're going to take a look at the Point La Jolla, the newborn pup.
Want me to
Can
start?
Find it.
Welcome to Point La Jolla. Sea Lion Rookery, located in La Jolla. This is a closed area to the public, and you can view from above. We've got about 200 sea lions that live here, and we're looking for the newborn sea lion pups. I believe there's 2 of them. When they're born, they're about 15 pounds, about 13 to 20 inches long, and they're quite small. I think they're just to the left of here. Oh, is that one right there?
Yeah, this one is apparently the mom's gone out to feed or something.
So this one's just a day or 2 old, and you can see they can't move around very well. They don't have the strength and coordination yet. So it's just going to wait here for its mom to come back and feed it.
Yeah, I think the other one.
No, the other one. Oh, there it is. Yeah, there's the mom with the newborn. And you'll notice sometimes they'll be touching noses. Just that means they're just bonding, learning each other's scent. And hopefully she'll start to nurse it soon. They nurse for like 15 minutes and then they stop, and then maybe an hour later they'll nurse again. So all this little nudging is just the bonding and the caring and for each other.
Okay, zoom out a little. Hope the other mom shows up.
Yeah, the moms usually go out for an hour or even longer. She's eating for 2. Going around to Alligator Rock.
Quite a crowd here at the cove.
Usually sea lions are over on the right-hand side on these rocks. Yeah, there they are. So far, no newborns there, which is a good thing because it's just too populated by people.
Sometimes there's a few in these caves here. Is that one? It's hard to tell. Yeah. I guess they've all been flushed out. There were about 30 of them this morning in the cove. And we go to La Jolla Bluff. There's used to be a lot of them. Used to be as many as a couple of hundred on La Jolla Bluff. And I think it was because they were flushed off of the point. You know, somebody was harassing them, so they came over here to the bluff. But there aren't too many right now. I don't know if they're spraying. There seem to be a few birds anyway. I don't know if all the birds have gone over to the Point La Jolla too, because maybe the spraying, I don't know. Here's the crowd. I wonder if they see the newborn. That's the star of the show here. Oh dear. This big bull is coming over. And the mom doesn't like it, I don't think.
Apparently she's told him to get lost. So
And
the females are very protective of their young.
yeah. Where's the one that's by itself? Let's see. Where'd he go? I can see. Well, I guess maybe we'll cut it here. I don't get a little elevation and look down. Where's the mom? So anyway, we get about 40 births here at the point during pupping season, don't we, Robyn?
Yes, we do. Usually peaks about mid-June in terms of birthing. We continue through the first week of July.
Where did she go? Kind of hard to spot on a small screen. Sometimes I look at the big screen. I guess she brought him down to this here, no?
Oh dear, that's not a good spot at all. Is that the same one?
Yeah, that was with the mom. Maybe she's going to introduce him to little swimming lessons. This tide pool. It doesn't see much water in the tide pool. Well, I guess that's a wrap. We don't want to make too long a video. We're going to zoom back in and land the drone. Said we got these fishermen, a lot of fishing boats out now. The big charter boat is gone. Should we zoom over to the children's pool?
Sure, I think it's empty.
Yeah, they're all flushed out. I think there's quite a number of people on the seawall.
So this beach is now open to the public. It's a shared space. There's a rope that goes across to ask people to view the seals from here.
Yeah, you can see the rope.
And then there's two seagull nests that are on the beach inside those cones. And we're waiting for the eggs to hatch. Oh yeah, here's a few seals.
I hear some aircraft coming by, so I better stay low. It's not going to be low tide for a few more hours. There might be a few more harbor seals during the low tide. Who's that? I'm going to stop recording.
The plane is